Hi guys, so for today's video, this is going to be a talk through. I feel like I never do talk throughs, but I feel as if it is extremely important that I give you guys a nice walkthrough of this tutorial. Basically, I'm sure you've seen from the title, this is an intense sweat-proof, cry-proof, like any moisture-proof makeup that you can imagine. So excuse my face right now, it's looking cray. A little update, I got a chemical peel a week ago, so my skin is peeling, it's disgusting. But I still wanted to do this tutorial for you guys because it's actually over 80 degrees in New Jersey today, and I just felt with the humidity, this is a perfect day to really put this makeup to the test. So basically with this tutorial, I'm just going to show you guys step by step how to get your makeup to stay all day long through very humid weather, or if you feel as if your skin gets super oily, or you know, if there's just some moisture that's going to come in contact with your makeup and you just want to stay as it is and not have to really touch it up later on. So I'm going to be doing my eye makeup a little bit later on because I can't put the eye makeup on just yet. But I'm not going to do an eyeshadow tutorial with this just because I want the focus to be on the foundation, the skin, everything. So let's get started. So first what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using my Skindinavia primer spray, and this is actually just the sample size when I bought the larger finishing spray, but it's lasted me a good amount of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to spray this all over first because it's going to act as an adhesive later on for our makeup. This is the Meron Skin Prep Pro. So basically this is just like a clear liquid. You put it on your skin before you apply any makeup, and a lot of times you're going to see Broadway performers or just anyone who's in theater, someone who's going to be under like maybe a harsh lighting or a harsh environment to their skin and they can't really have their makeup budge. This is a great product that they use a lot of the time. I will say I do not use this often. I probably save this. I would not use this for an everyday makeup look just because it is very heavy duty on your skin. But I know with graduations coming up or just any summer events coming up where you feel as if, you know, maybe weddings, you really need your makeup to stay, I would definitely opt for this. The great thing, this is also going to last you a very long time. So I will put the link below where you could find this product. Now what you're going to do is you're just going to grab a cotton ball and you're just going to take the liquid and you're just going to generously apply it onto the cotton ball. So once you have that on, you're just going to swipe this all over your face. Of course, I'm going to use just my regular kind of brightening process before I put any foundation on. I'm going to be going in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal HD Concealer. So I'm just going to be popping this onto the normal areas that I like to brighten, which is my under eyes, around my mouth. In regards to foundation, I am going to be going in with my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. This in and of itself is really great for anyone with oily skin just because it does have a long day hold. They say 24-hour foundation. I wouldn't go as far as to say 24 hours that your makeup's going to stay perfect, but I will say throughout the day, 12 hours for sure. The foundation is going to stay really well on your skin. So I'm going to be going in with shade 103. In regards to concealer, I will definitely urge you guys opt for a very, I wouldn't say like a waterproof, but I know one concealer that I've always trusted when it's come to kind of staying intact with my skin is the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. So when it comes to concealer, especially during the day if you have oily skin, I would say you want a water resistant concealer. So the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer is water resistant. It is fantastic. It is, I would say, definitely medium to full coverage. It's a little bit on the heavier side compared to other concealers that I've used, but in regards to kind of staying intact, it's not going to kind of crease into fine lines, and it's going to stay in place throughout the day. And I'm going to be using shade Light number 18. So for my contour today, I'm going to opt for my L'Oreal True Match. This is the Super Blendable Crayon Concealer, and this is in W678. Now, in regards to this consistency, this is definitely a little bit more matte when it comes to like the finish, and it's not going to be as creamy as a normal, cream concealer. So I would say opt for something that might be a little bit more matte. I just don't want to opt for something that's going to be too creamy and that might kind of come off throughout the day. So in regards to setting everything, I will give you guys a forewarning. So in regards to these products, they're not super creamy, so there is already kind of this matte finish to it. I still do want to have everything set, so we will be baking. I will say don't keep the powder on as long as you normally would when baking, just because we do have some matte finishes to these products already. So what I'm going to do is, as I'm just going to kind of let this sit on my skin a little bit, I'm going to go real quick and do my eyes, and it'll be right back. What I went ahead and did was I basically just did everything the same, but like I said, because before we used the Maron Prep, that's going to be a really nice kind of adhesive to keep all of our eye makeup intact as well throughout the day. So next I'm just going to go in with my L'Oreal True Match and my regular powder, and I'm just going to do my contour. And we're just going to blend it out. The next one we're doing is just going to go in and do my blush and my highlight like usual. I will be using for my blush, this is really beat up, but I love it, I've had it forever, the NYX HD Blush in Cinnamon. And then for highlight, I'm going to be using ColourPop, the Super Shock Chic in Monster. Now for eyebrows, the most important thing is you do want your eyebrows to stay all day long. I will have to say my usual Dip Brow Pomade is fantastic for being water resistant and also staying put under any heat or just a sweaty situation. So I'm going to be going in with my regular angled brush, and I'm just going to be putting the pomade right on my eyebrows as per usual. Alright guys, last but not least, we are going to set everything with our Scandinavia setting spray. So you definitely want to apply this very generously. I will say the Scandinavia setting spray is super great for any of those humid situations. It's going to make your makeup stay intact all day long.